Welcome back, everybody. In this video, we are going to cover list in Python. So, what we are planning to do on this video is we'll just give some basic introduction of list, then how we were creating list, empty list, and other kind of things, accessing elements, modifying list, adding elements, removing elements, list slicing, list comprehension, and iterating through list, sorting list, and list function, list methods, nested list, and copying list. And two types of copy, shallow copy, and some other kind of copy. Probably we will discuss that. We'll go through that. So, without any further ado, I'm going to start because based on this one, it will take some time to cover all these things. Most of the things I am planning to copy from here, and also from here I will share the URL with the video, so probably you guys can go through this. So that's our plan for today. So without any further ado, let me start our things here. So the first thing, creating a list. I know everybody probably familiar with some other languages, so here it's nothing new, just to create a list. So you can create an empty list. So whenever you are creating a list, you need to provide the bracket is here. So bracket, or I don't know what we will call this one. So uh, so the angular bracket is actually, yeah. Anyway, you mean what I tried to talk. So it's fine. So then list with integers, list with mixed type. Anything is possible. Anything is possible in Python. So it's fine. So if you need to print something, you can do so. But I guess that's waste of our time. We don't need to do that. But let me print the mixer. That's probably a good idea because we have lot to cover. So I will try to minimize the talk, initial things. I mean, basic things. So accessing elements. So it's like a tuples that we discussed in the previous video. So usually, what's the thing is you list is common for most of the languages. So we will start with the list, then we will go to the tuples. But in this case, what we did is we went through the tuples. Now we are going to the list. So it's kind of a reverse engineering. So it's fine. So here, let me print some of these things. So whether I can print in two values at a time, I'm not sure. I guess I can do that. Some of the things we need to do repeatedly, then we have ideas. So here, what actually happened is print it twice, the first element. So let me make it fast. So 1 5. So we will not take that much time because I know most of the people familiar with some of the list. I mean, in most of the time they will have some list with uh, with the number of programming languages. So don't need to discuss that much about this. So here I guess we have already a numbers list is here. I am modifying the first element. So that's a modifying list thing. So what we did right now, creating list, accessing elements, modifying. Adding elements, that's the one we are going to discuss. So adding elements, it's like you can use the append. So you can add an element to this one, insert an element at a specific indices. That's also possible. So here what I am inserting on the first indices 100. So let's change into this one was extend list by appending elements from another list. Okay, that's also a good thing. So let me copy this one. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one also. So learn the language only after doing some projects. I mean, not projects, from some example projects from the GitHub, not an actual project. So here you are appending an element to the existing one. So probably we will do one thing. So these examples has no print statement. So that's very difficult to take it off. So here I'm trying to understand whether we have slice functionality. Okay, yeah, I guess we have some slice functionality that we will discuss later. That's fine. So here, so many things happen at once. So I am appending 6, so that you can see here. And to the first position, I added 100, and I print that one, and I added another list is here. So that things are completed right now. And we are going to the fifth one, removing elements. This also probably simple, nothing new. You are removing elements using the remove. So there is one thing you need to remember, there is no add element, add method. Instead of that one, append method is there. So that's one, and also the insert method is there. And you need to remember, because we have a remove method. So remove method actually doing remove by value. So if you have multiple values, I guess that will remove all the values from that list. Probably we can try that. So let me add a duplicate element here. So I am adding a duplicate element here. So here I am adding some of the duplicate elements. So here what I am going to do here, instead of one element I'm removing, I'm trying to remove some of them. But still I am not printing anything. So I will not know. So here, okay, what actually happened here, we only removed the first element. So we can do only one element at a time. So that's one thing. And remove by index, that's also possible. You can remove an element by index. So here if I am printing this one also, remove the last element, remove the first element, pop 0 means it will remove the first element, and pop remove the last element. And then we are going to the next topic, that's list slicing. So slicing means you need a particular part of list, you can get by slice. So this actually almost same to the tuple. So we don't need to do more discussion about this right now. So whenever we are doing exercises, we probably will go through that again. But right now we are good. We just need to do something here. So you are printing as a subset. So here, let me add that things everywhere, and let's see what's happening here. So here, slice from index 3 to the end. So we will start from here, print numbers. So we have this list here, and then vertex 11. So you are taking 1 2 0 1 2 3. So that's 2 and 2 actually. So that's the one we are taking from here, and numbers till slice from the beginning to index 3. So that's also 100 to 2, and slice from index to the end, index 3 to the end. So 3 you are mentioning here, and to the end index you are not mentioning anything. So that's also possible on this one. And we can go to the other one, list comprehension. List comprehension is a concise way to create list based on accessing iterables. So what's exactly happening here, we will know only after copying these things here. And squares, you are finding squares from the range. So list of squares from 0 to 9. So you need a you need to find the square root of each element. That's exactly happening here. It's a very good thing because you are just mentioning the range. You are taking the value from here, and it's display as a list. So you are doing inside the bracket. So that's one thing. That's good. Let's do these things once again. So we are getting all the data here. So that's also one thing. And I guess we are almost done with this one. So iterating through a layer. Yes, I thought we already discussed in last video when we talked about tuples. We actually discussed these things. So here you have a list of numbers, and you are going through that list of numbers. Just numbers. It's almost same with the other programming language. Nothing to discuss about these things right now. So that's fine. So let me take our screen once again, and then sorting list. So these things you need to have some idea. So you can sort a list. So if it is a mixed list, what's going to happen in this case? That probably a question that probably we will get an answer right now. So here you can see I'm not printing anything, right? So that's the problem. So here print numbers, print numbers, save it. You can see in ascending order and also descending order. So we had a mixed list. Do the same here. Let's see what's going to happen in this case. So mixer list. So mixer list. Okay. So here mixer list string and int, it will not support. So that's the thing. So it will be possible with the one kind of items. So if it is two kinds of items at once, it's probably will not work. So that's one thing. List functions, so length, and so this is the one. Reverse is equal to true. You need to provide it explicitly inside that sort. That's the way you can sort in descending order. So that's it. So length of the list. So length, you can see, you can use length. Check if an element exists in the list exists 5 in numbers. So 5 in numbers. So it's not contained. So that's also very easy in Python. So here I'm doing length, and let me print something also here. Access. So we are just running that one. That's it. So we don't need to do more discussion about this. 5 in numbers. That's the way we will find out where these things are there. So that we need to just remember. True. And also the length is 8. That also complete. Right now we can go to, guess what we can do here. Let me make it a small screen. Then we will print the other item here. Then we don't need to switch the things between these two. So here I have two things. So here we discuss about list functions, right? So that's fine. Length is 7, list methods, append, that all extent, that also add elements of an iterable to the list, that we already discussed. Insert we discuss, remove we discuss, pop we discuss, sort we discuss. So everything we did here. So nested list. So nested list, that also like nested tuples. So here just let me do some exercise with that. So here nested list 0 1, it's like matrix, so everything or multi-dimensional array. So we don't need to discuss anything about that. To create a shallow copy of a list, use the copy or list slicing. Slicing also possible, that we did on the previous example. So I don't think we need to discuss that things right now, but we are using some specific syntax here. That's the only thing, only difference for this scenario. And you can use the copy command also, that also work in this case. So here, let me run this 107, so we can see the same way. So you are doing the same things twice. That's it. So here, a shallow copy. Shallow copy is that reference of object inside the list. For deep copy, use the copy module. Shallow copy is the reference of objects inside the list. So it will copy the reference. For deep copy, for nested object, use the copy module. So for a nested one, you need to use the deep copy. So that's one thing you need to remember, and you need to import that module also. So going back to here, like the math module, we use the import copy module, and then we are going back to here. So here we are deep copy a method here. So copy deep copy nested list. So here you are copying that into a deep copy. So here I'm using the same thing. So there should not be any difference because we are not doing any nested on the numbers. So it will be, oh, but there is some difference. We have the nested one. So from where nested list, okay, nested list is here. I'm copying that into another one. So if you are just using nested list on this one, what's going to happen actually? So I would like to know about that. So I have a nested list and I am copying using the command. That also working fine. I don't know what is the difference, but it's saying like some difference in the reference. Shallow copy copies the reference of the object inside. For deep copy, use the copy material. So deep copy is something different compared to the shallow copy. So that's all about a list. So it takes too much time to discuss about all of these things. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. We'll go with another Python topic or some other topic on the next video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.